the go. I didn't realize for the scheduled stream I had to hit go live on the. Usually I just hit go live from OBS and it pops it out for a scheduled stream. Clearly I have to actually hit the start button as well on the YouTube studio page. Did not realize that. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom.
Cool, cool. There is one other build if you would like to go. It's my Venice build.
Oh yeah, if you I've got exclamation point donate for the direct link and then exclamation point T1D for the overall campaign and information. I'm sorry, what was that? I was distracted.
Oh, no problem. We can go to my Venice build if you would like.
Yeah. Anybody in chat, just let me know if we get confirmation that the servers are loadable in.
Any time.
Anybody, anywhere, let me know if you get into a world. Not if you're in a world already, because apparently if you're in a world, you can stay in from when it got bugged up. But otherwise, let me know if you get in. Here I am running.
You're fine. I'll go ahead and let it load anyway. You're gonna have to
Dub Zeppelin.
load
She
into.
search that name on TikTok. She also posts tons on Reddit. She has some of the craziest detailed builds ever. Brave is here. Brave in the house. Let's go. Shout out to Brave and his family. Thank you for inviting. Oh my God. Thank you for inviting me to help out with this cause. This is my second. I've never hosted my own charity event. This is my second. I would call like a co-host collaboration with someone who's running the actual charity, but I'm happy to anytime someone reaches out. This is crazy. Play you a song. Has it not hit build limit? I don't know about this one. Zeppelin, is this one got tons of detail in all the builds, or is it mostly faux fronts?
100% it has hit build limit in a few areas. You can, it's like so big though that you can go and build in a few spots still.
Oh, okay, the build limit grid is broken up into a few different spots where you're good to go. That makes sense.
Yep.
Wow, these wooden buildings here look great. They look very like, you could do like a whole row similar to this and have like an Old West vibe. That would be so cool. Oh my gosh, I love these two. These ones.
Yeah, for sure. I tried to do a building for every build kit in the game. So
who's that? Charlie B.
Who's that? Heyo.
$50. Holy dude, let's go. W's Charlie B in chat. $50. I believe that gets one of the I believe there's awards through Tiltify for the campaign for certain thresholds. Breakthrough, if you can break that down, maybe. I can't remember all the exact things that there were. I know there was a $50 thing. I think it was the bear and or a t-shirt. No, I can't remember. Ooh, potion shop? Or no, arcade. What is this? It's like an arcade.
It is like prizes for the arcade. It was kind of lame.
No, I like it. I struggled to think of what to put in mine. I was like, the Daily Bugle, literally.
I don't know. Yeah, they're like not every shop is full, but I have every almost shop full.
This is so cool.
And then my gondola boat, like I need to figure it out again. It's like upside down.
Oh God, no. Balloons are tough because when you put them on the bottom, it wants to do that. It wants to have this be the top.
I know. I liked it, so I put a balloon on it. But yeah, so this is my other fun build. This is that Rodeo Drive, and this one probably took the longest.
Yeah, it's a lot of. I can see it's a lot of small details, especially for doing these little roads or these little pathways.
Yeah, and I mean that wasn't so bad. I didn't
The
really do
water
a
is
whole lot
just
of work
great
for that.
too. The way you have it like
Yeah,
flowing in a circle.
the canal field is really, really neat. Does anyone know if we can log in yet?
Yeah, yes, exactly. We're waiting to see because when I first got on, I could not load into any of
Oh,
my
it's working
worlds.
now. Okay, thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, let's go. Thank you so much for having me.
All right,
See
thanks
ya.
everybody. Bye.
You and Brave Builds have helped me with so much for Lego, so it's the least I can do for you guys.
It's my tip link. What the heck? How? I did not. I don't even remember like copy. I haven't even messed with that link in God knows how long. Oh, is it the tip link from Tiltify? Got you. I see. Here. Let me fix it real quick. Where is it in the... Sorry, is it goofed up in the Stream Elements messages? Or like everywhere? Because it's the donate link. No, copy donate link? Or do I got to go to the view campaign and then there's like the donate now actual, like this one. Oh, it does look different. Okay, so that's the chat command. So those notifications for donations to me? Don't worry, I will. I was already planning on making a donation. So if those tips that went, if those were actually tips that first went through, I'll just match that in the amount that I was gonna do. Does that work? I feel like that'll work. I feel it was like what, $70 so far. That's an easy match for my goof. I would have imagined the donate link would have been for the campaign, not for me. I know there was still like a tip option, but that should... I think the other ones I copied directly from the donate button. Does it work now? I think just let me double check. No, it still goes. Why is it going to the tip? I'm like copying the link directly from like the view campaign and then like the donate. Or do I have to... Is it this? I swear this is the one I'm copying. This is the one that like I'm ready to check out with a $20 donation link. Am I going crazy?
Man, was I using mine wrong?
That should work now. No, what is this? This is not the page that I'm linking. Am I doing something incredibly wrong? I'm clicking view campaign and then donate now, which is...
Go to Stream Elements and edit your custom command and make sure there isn't multiple.
Yeah, I only have one set to donate, but it keeps like changing. Like it's still not saved. Like that's not the address. Because it's like an HTTP. It's donate.tiltify, bunch of letters, something / incentives. And when I save it, it saves, but then like I minimize it and then open it again, and now it's like a much shorter link. Because I have it set up in Stream Elements, and every time I type it in and click save, it's like it defaults to a different address. Because I have a second one for T1D that's just the link to, it's not even a link, it's just a auto response. And then the donate link, like, I don't know how that's not, maybe I just have to refresh the page or something. Sorry, I'll figure this out, chat. Okay, now it looks correct, but I don't know if it'll actually work. I think I had to refresh. Okay, now it doesn't recognize that command. Oh, oops, wrong one. I made a typo. Sorry for the holdup. I thought I had all this ready to go. See, no, it's still going to the tip page. What am I doing wrong, chat? Or Brave? Because, yeah, I don't have a duplicate. I only have one chat command for donations. And it's the correct address.
So there are custom commands and default commands. Make sure donate is correct in both. Also, let chat know for the next 20 mans, all donations count double.
So the default ones, where would that be? Because I see the default tab, but none of them for that's a double, I don't think. Maybe it is like a default donate one, but that's bringing it to the Tiltify one. You'd think it would bring it to like my personal one if it was a donate default. Because I'm using the custom one, and I don't see anything that's a duplicate here in the defaults. Don't worry, everybody. I planned on streaming probably longer than 8 anyway. Oh, well, donations
Lol,
for the
call
next
me.
events count as double. Good, good. Call you. Do you care if you're... I don't have any filters set up for Discord to mute you for the stream. Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hold on 1 second.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Sorry, I was on my phone. I was on my computer.
Oh, now it's really low.
Let me. Yeah, I'm on the.
I can turn
Hold
you
on
up
a second.
too.
I got you. I got you.
There, that's better. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, I'm not seeing it
Yeah.
in...
If you go to Stream Elements.
Yeah, I'm under chat
I'm just
commands.
gonna troubleshoot with you. I know you know what you're doing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
just
No,
buggy
take me step by
sometimes.
step because I'm probably missing something silly.
So when you go to Dashboard and you go to Chatbot and you click on Chat Commands, there's
Yep.
two tabs. There's Default.
Mhm.
I don't know if there should be a default donate on there. My default link on there says you can tip Brave Builds using this link. I deactivated that one. Like I turned it off. So under the defaults command tab, go down to donate and just turn it off. And then under custom,
Yeah, I don't
Create
see
one.
a default donate at all.
there's a 1,000% one.
I'm looking.
It's
It's a
built
huge
into Stream
list.
Ele-
It's a huge list. Give
It's
me a
like the
second.
10th one on the list. Here, I'm sending you a picture of where it is on mine. Like right dead center of that screenshot. Not chat. I'm not saying it's easy to find. I'm saying dead center of what I sent him.
No, I see it.
So mine, see how I have it turned off, but it's the exact same one that yours keeps popping up with.
Do you,
I
so
turned it
if
off.
you need it off, right? Because I'm looking at all the ones that are turned on, and if it is one of those, I'm not seeing it.
You could also control F and
Oh, I
then
was
type
thinking
in
about
like
that.
exclamation point. Because what it's seeming like is that you have 2 on, and that one's taking precedence just because it's the Stream Elements one.
Control F doesn't find a thing.
Love it. Okay, and then under custom commands, you can actually search for the word donate.
Well, in the custom commands, I can find it because that's the one I set up.
Yeah, and that one should be on and good.
That
But
one's
yeah,
on good, but I do not see. I see it on yours. It sounds like I'm crazy or silly, but
Yeah,
I'm
because
going
these are the
through it a
same for everybody. So that,
second time.
it's
Oh, I
strange
see.
if you
It's
don't see
tip.
it.
Maybe it's that one. That's probably it. I might have
I'll-
changed it originally or something. That's got to be it.
Yeah, because I don't have tip.
But that's a different name completely.
I don't know.
Well, let's give it a try now. There we
There
go.
you go.
Perfect.
There you go.
Yeah, that was weird. I wouldn't have guessed that would have been the problem. So thank you.
Yep. Which no worries. I knew like you'd see it come in and move it over.
No,
anyway. We just
I
wanted-
should have
we just
like
wanted to make sure.
double checked right before. I should have had someone click it or something before I
Mhm.
started. But thank you. I appreciate it, man.
No worries. And I lied in that text to speech. I said 20 minutes for. I just read the top of your screen, and for the next 59 minutes.
Oh,
It's a double bubble. So every dollar that comes in counts for 2. Every 50 for 100. So
and just to be sure, I would let me look in the dashboard. Were those first notifications tips then?
when you got a ping notification, it like the Charlie B and the MJ.
That should have been
Dickinson,
donations, right? Like
Those are
direct-
donations.
Okay.
But I know like Divine and a couple other people accidentally tipped you.
Okay, so
But it's all good.
Just I'll look back and like I said, I'm gonna just match that.
Yeah,
Like I didn't
no
even
worries.
intend to do that at all in the slightest, so it will be given right back.
All good, brother. Well, thank you so much for doing this. And
Yeah,
chat,
no
give us
problem.
your money. Okay. Love you, dude.
Have a good one, dude.
Peace.
Okay. Should be good. So it should be right everywhere else. It was just a Stream Elements goof. Now, Dub Zeppelin with the $5. Thank you. Okay. So this, I just built the reason, this is my sandbox world, so I've got a bunch of random stuff. However, if MJ Dickinson's still here, I would like them to select the theme of the build for the getaway.
Thanks,
Oh, by the way, did
Daddy
anybody
Brave.
notice I'm wearing blue? We're blue, and it's a Lego shirt. Thank you, Brave. Again. What kind of theme? Yeah. So I'm thinking, like, do you want it to be beachside? Maybe I make it castle. Maybe I make it like Fortnite. Or like you can kind of give me a combination of the two. Kind of thinking to go with like a, I don't have to go with like a specific theme, but I figure a certain direction if you want to like choose out just which direction we go in general with the build. Because I have pretty much everything to work with. And I'm not going to build something necessarily massive, but I figure I can build something modest and custom and add like a fun spin to it. Yeah, that'd be fun, Brave. Go with like, because it's blue. It's got lots of blue. That might have been why you picked it. I like your style. Lots of blue. The Salty Seaport stuff also has lots of blue along with yellow. Raven's Roost, a little bit blue, more a little purple side, but light blue. I could always use these roofs regardless. Those are blue. These are very blue. Those are the bluest blue. Fortnite Festival and Raven's Roost. That would be fun. Because I could use like the purple stuff, kind of mix it together, throw some other, and it doesn't have to match at the like my regular villages. So like I'm way too tedious when it comes to my own projects. This one, I gotta remember, have fun, relax, be whimsical, you know? So if you are just joining us today I am running a charity stream along with my buddy Brave, who is, I believe, like the team captain for the whole charity stream itself. for type 1 diabetes research from Breakthrough TD1. So all the donations that I have set up through, I've got a link in my TikTok bio, and someone double check that on my, just to make sure that's bringing people to the right place. And then I should also have that very same link in my YouTube description for the live, which again, someone can double check that, make sure it's going to the right place. So goof it up like I did for Twitch one. All the donations go directly towards T1D research. So if there's a day to support and pull out your wallets, today's the day. But otherwise, if you can't, every view, every like, every share of the live brings more people in to, even if they can't support the cause, bring more awareness to the cause at a minimum, which is at the very least the best we can hope for. Rufus loves whimsy. Yes, I figured whimsy was the play. And Lego is like perfectly in tune with whimsy. And we got another one. Too many things open today. That was from Jess. And we got $20. Let me make my stream OBS bigger for today so I can actually read stuff. $20 from Jess, and it doubles. We got double for the next, how many? I think we're matching for like another probably 50 minutes, I imagine. So I believe all donations are doubled for like the next 45 to 50 minutes. I don't know if that 20 is, I imagine that's before the doubling because it shows 2x next to it as well. We reached the $100 milestone already, by the way. I don't know if that was with Charlie's donation or Zeppelin's donation. I don't know which one it puts, how it links it in the feed. I wasn't paying attention right away. But yeah, I think, what did we get from, maybe a combo. So let's do Fortnite Festival and Raven's Roost. And then who is our second one? Let me pull up the dashboard again. Does it show the people donations? Who's the second one to go through? Now I can't see. The list is gone. I don't see it here on the dashboard. Hold on. Because I was going to let them pick the location of the build. No, I can't. Catherine B. Or Charlie B. Charlie B. So Charlie B. We go in grasslands. We go in frostlands. We go in Lost Isles. We go in desert. What are you thinking? It was Charlie B. That was the $50. Charlie B gets to pick the location of the build. Assuming they're still here. And then we can default to, I believe, was Zeppelin was after that? But otherwise, Charlie B. We can go anywhere we want. I can fly, or like Star Wars Island too, if you technically wanted to. I can go, or in a cave. I could build it in a cave. I could build it in a cave for sure. It's more blue. I say the Frostlands. All right, all right, all right. Let's do it. Okay. You want like on the above the mountain shelf, or maybe somewhere like a little more less mountainous, easy to access. What kind of random stuff do I have in my bag right now? So we're in the sandbox. We don't need any of this right now. There we go. Need it no more. New Villy, I have 2 T1D kiddos, and I love that you are bringing awareness to this. Thank you, Brave Builds and Epic Breaks. No, thank you for showing up, because you're the most important people who it probably affects to hang out and be the ones to spread awareness along with me. Because I don't know anybody personally other than Brave and his kiddo, but I have my partner Heather. She has Crohn's disease, and I'm with any sort of family member who suffers really from anything like that. I'm in full support of backing anything relatively similar in any sense like that. What's going on here? We got some floating docks. Oh my gosh, my getaway's already built. Oh, I don't want to worry about breaking those. We'll build somewhere else. Those are weirdly spawned, like the Nordic docks of. They're frozen. Maybe the sea level used to be a lot higher. Is there a conspiracy in the Lego world? Did the ocean level used to like come up to these mountains? Because why are those docks built there otherwise? Let's go. Maybe I can find somewhere where this like tapers more. Kind of like not quite in the mountain, but right here it pretty much tapers up. This is like the regular ground, and then it tapers up here. I kind of like this. It's kind of nice and open. We could do something here. Carnivore diet? That's pretty much what Heather eats. Because vegetables are pretty rough overall. Honor system. But I think we could go here. And let's just get a filter going. We're going to go with these. We're going to go with the Raven's Roost. That was what was decided. I like that. And then that's what he said, right? It was ravens and making sure I got it right. That's crazy. I mean, it's technically for the better, but that's a crazy requirement. Yeah, the servers are back on. You should be able to log in, no problem. So I'm thinking we kind of combine some stuff and kind of just make, like, a very, like, because usually my builds are very, like, based, not, like, realistic, but the proportions, I usually go for very, like, realistic proportions, where here we can build some very interesting shapes, and I don't really have to always worry about certain interiors. Like, I'll make probably one area that has a very, very cool interior, but for the most part, I want to get a little bit of scale here, so I'll build some more constructive, like, sculptural type stuff with bigger pieces, and and then also just give me any suggestions today. Bring them on. So we are building a getaway for Rufus. He is the dog representative mascot. I think that is the right way to put it. Of Breakthrough T1D for type 1 diabetes research. So we are building a getaway for a little guy, and it is just supposed to be fun and whimsical, and pretty much we're not super, I mean, I could build with any other pieces, but for the most part, we are going to try to go for Raven's Roost along with Fortnite Festival and try to just make something fun and interesting. And with stuff like this, kind of just no wrong answer. Let's just build something circular, and then on top we'll do something. I don't know what, but we'll do something. Or it could just be a random tower to add color. Oops. I love the excitement. Any tips for me? Any are helpful? I mean, it's really one of those games that you just kind of want to dive into, explore, kind of figure out the mechanics of the. It's one of those games that's fun. It's fun to like kind of figure out what works, what doesn't, how stuff goes together. And then with building, just repetitions if you want to get better at building. Is this a viewer's world? No, this one is just a my personal sandbox world. Why do these snap on so weird? Oh, there we go. Actually, I wonder if the any of these fit or make sense. I guess not make sense, but like more. Do they even fit on there? Oh, there's a. Can I move it out? Oh, there's probably gonna be an issue there. Oh wait, no, we can just do like that, and then go across. Because I'm just gonna combine stuff. in like a fun window. I can't combine those necessarily, but we can do this one, right? Oh, it would have to come back. One more space. We'll get this combined yet. So like there instead? I think that's right. Oh, that has to be one more space over that way. Oh! Let's go. Mr. Jeff with a $5 donation. And yes, all donations are being doubled up to $500. 24 minutes left on that. For the donation surge, I think we'll call it. I might end up with like a little gap, but that'll be fine. I'm not going to worry about too much. Where are my other roof pieces? Oh, this might not line up. Are those supposed to? No. Other objects in the way. Yeah, why not? We'll just go with these. I put some sort of windows in them. Or something. Is this mode worth playing? I wouldn't, yes. First off, yes. Second off, if you understand, it's actually a little bit more than just a mode. It's a full game. It has a lot to offer. Oh, yeah, see, I'm going to be left with, like, one space, but I can do something like that. Are those the same height? Yeah. I like the way those look. Why not? Okay. There we go. Something like that. It's not going to be perfect, but again, we're not worried about perfection today. We're just going to build stuff. And then I think there's some sort of, like, fence piece or something. Ooh, that's pretty colorful. I wonder if one of these will fit, like, across there nicely. Yeah, why not? More color. And then don't some of these have, isn't there windows? I can replace some of these for windows. Think of it as Christmas lights. Wait, what? Sorry, I must have missed your first message. Doing well, Steve-O. Running a charity stream today. So everybody go to the link in my bio if you're on TikTok, link in the description if you're on YouTube, or, finally fixed it, on Twitch. Exclamation point, donate will bring you to the donation page if you would like to support type 1 diabetes research through breakthrough TD1. Excuse me. My dyslexia is going to kill me on that. Okay. Can make one like a single story here. Wasn't there like windows or like open pieces? I guess there's like these. Oh. This could kind of work as windows, right? Yeah, I like that. Kind of looks like a window. Another one. From McChillin with $50 from McChillin Worm. Dude, thank you so much. McChillin is a very amazing supporter, longtime supporter. And he helped me with some shots that I was doing for my, what build was it? I was getting some video shots of the flying gonk droid from the prefab. So thank you. Always a W. Always a W member of the epic crew. All right. Actually, you know, I'll just do this on the first floor. Wish there was, I guess I could put something on the wall, because I was like, I want something more windowy, but we can just put some fun stuff on the wall, which I totally kind of wasn't even thinking about. So let's do that now. See, I can just throw a lounge up there. I like that. If I can get it to stick somewhere. I think this one needs, I don't think this one actually attaches to the wall. I think it more sits on something. But I can attach one of those, and then this one's an actual, that one matches better too. Yeah, I like that. And then we'll do that. We'll make just this an arcade little doodad. And then, you know what? This first part I can make, doesn't the curved stairway from the, oh no, there's a curved stairway that is in this set too. Actually, hold on. Let me do the floor piece for the corner that it's going to land on, which would be here. And then I should just be able to snap that and then move it forward as much as we can. And then, yeah, boom. Now I can make this like an actual little arcade and maybe make it go actually like all the way up. So we got like a little mini arcade here. And then what I'll do is we'll fill in the floor there. In there, and again, we're not worried about perfection in like maybe a build I was doing. I would build it up so the whole floor wasn't covered, but I kind of like it being like half buried in snow. It's fun. Dogs love snow most of the time. It's like the beach. It's like a new thing. Dogs love it. So yeah, we can do that, and then pretty much the same thing, right? We would just do that there, so I don't mind, let's say, I'll probably have plenty of time to decorate, especially if I build at a good pace like I am now, or I'm just kind of throwing bricks down. There we go. So we can make like a multi-layer little arcade here. Or I can, instead of an arcade, because I could make it, now I like the arcade because I can do multiple buildings. I was thinking about making like a little, like a doggy daycare. I'm trying to think of like pieces we have in like all of the different decor. Like that would be a fun little treat. It's a blue bowl, blue treat. That would be a fun little, like, have like a doggy treats, the blue milk bottle. There's plenty of fun little blue bill. I think I'll make, maybe we make like a, because we're going with Raven's Roost and what's it called, the Fortnite Forever. But what I think I throw in there is like one of the beachside boulevard houses and kind of make it like the doghouse. And I can make, I just saw Brave's video today actually on TikTok that he posted about making signs. So I will use that exact technique to be like, I can make like the doghouse or something like that, and then have it be like just like a little lounge. Little lounge for Rufus. $360 left to be matched, and we have 17 minutes. If you're going to make a donation tonight towards the cause, the next 17 minutes is the time to do it, because your money will go twice as far. So if you only got $5, that's $10. You got $10, that's $20. Whatever you're able to, doubled up to another 360. So technically, so if they did 360, there's three. So you could donate $360 right now and use up the rest of the doubling, because then they would match the rest of 360. Let's use all of that up if we can. The more you guys participate. Actually, you know what? We got 17 minutes left. If that doesn't get down much lower in the next like 7 minutes, I better need to like, oh, where's my wallet? Should have had that set up before the stream. I will get it, but you guys need help. I'm going to make a donation at some point anyway, but I figure, again, like I said, the best time to do it would be within the next 17 minutes. Not that it's not appreciated any other time, but if we're trying to be efficient, 17 minutes. Was there a bear? I don't think I have animals turned on. I like it. Now what other wall stuff can I add? At least on the outside. Oh, I love these. These look great. If they actually stick to the wall. Yeah, those look fantastic. If only I can get them to go at a 45-degree angle. That'd be sick. But we can probably fit like another one. I saw it go somewhere. That looks good. Kind of like, I wish I could get it to go right there, but I'm not going to go crazy over it. It's going to take me a second to remember that I'm back in Sandbox again, and I can indeed fly if I'd like to. Come on, there's a spot right there. It connects. I know it. I got to aim at the perfect pixel. Shh. Everybody shh. Oh, there it is. Matching, matching, matching. Matching things. There we go. It's like right there. Found it. It's like a different spot from where I placed those ones, but oh well. How old's your world? This Sandbox world was actually made, I'm pretty sure, on day one. If I were to look at the date, this is my original Sandbox world that I just do like experimenting with and building random stuff. Okay, I like that building like that, and then do we do another one of similar, like another, just like I do the whole thing, like the lounge, the arcade, the everything? Yo, Joel, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Yeah, Ace Wild. We are building a. Let me make it. Keep sitting here at nighttime. It looks so dark and grim, which it can at daytime too in the Frostlands, but I can at least make it a little brighter. Thank you for all the donations so far. We have already reached a $250 milestone. I just have a feeling by the end of the stream we can get to 1,000. Because we're barely, I don't even want to say we're an hour in, because for the first like 20, 30 minutes of the stream, we were kind of troubleshooting. So I'm probably going to go till at least 8:39 this evening. So it's like an hour past what I originally scheduled, which is totally fine. And I think we can get up to like close to 1,000. If not 1,000, I know we can do 500. Okay, now it's daytime, so we want to do something that's maybe a build that's a little more Raven-y Roost than it is Fortnite Forever, because I think I have the same kind of curved wall pieces. Granted, those will be, yeah, we can do that. Thinking about making like, or maybe we like combine it somehow. Cause I like these, like I can add the blue in, but these are just very gray. Oh, I could have added these into here somewhere, maybe, but it would have made the building bigger. Blue. What kind of building should I go with next, chat? I want to leave a lot of these. Usually I pretty much go in whatever direction I feel like going, but I also want to open up the floor to everybody else who's participating. Also, if there's anything that's like something that you think isn't a stationary wall mount that you think would look good on the wall here to give it some extra vibe. I should probably make some sort of little like open area. Like almost like a park, or just like granted it's in the snow, but we can make something that's like a lightly fenced off. Or actually, you know what? Let's do the beachside house first. Let's make like the Rufus's house. I think that would be good. Wish there was I guess there's that archway, but I wish there was like, because this interior archway just doesn't match the color. But where would it, I think we could build it. Let's just throw it like over here. But this would need to be, like up because we're gonna make. How big do we make this house? It doesn't need to be big. I think that's roughly large enough. Oh, Durburger does have a white archway. You're right. That would match pretty well. Because I think it has one down here. Because that's... This one's... Yeah, that one's pretty similar, actually. This one... That one works, I suppose. But no, thank you for the reminder. Because I could use this interior one. I would just have to, like, build up on top of a floor piece, so that way it matches with the exterior walls. Oh, and I also need to maybe not build on this. No, it's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I actually need that there. There we go. Then I might as well just do this one. There. Now this should match in height as I go around, and I'll just build like a little support beam for it underneath so it's not floating when we're done. Here, we're just going to start with windows this time. So let's go window, non-window. So we'll put like a star on the door or something. I like that. And then over here, like those ones. Everybody, if you're on TikTok, by the way, like up the live. If you're not able to donate and support yourself, that's totally fine. But if we can get some more awareness raised and get some more people in here at the very least, that's still a huge W for the cause. Let's go there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you're wondering what the cause is, today I am hosting a charity stream in partnership with Brave Builds and then T1D, or Breakthrough T1D, excuse me, which is type 1 diabetes research. And I have links in my TikTok bio, my YouTube description, and on Twitch. !donate will bring you directly to the donation link. You do not have to donate, but highly encouraged. And at the very least, if you could share the live, like the live, hang out for a minute, that'd make a big difference in just getting some extra people into my live to begin with. And like I said, raise some extra awareness. So we'll make this house not so floaty here in a second. Let's go. Just like that. We are already, for my stream alone, what's the, what was the overall? It shows my thing reach for 315 on here. I think our total, we are already, for the full campaign, I believe over $4,000 so far. So that means if we can get to 1,000 on my stream, we can bring it up to the total goal of 5,000. Or I think that was, maybe that was just the goal set for my personal stream, but I think the total pool was like 4,500 or something like that. Am I correct? Someone please correct me if I'm wrong. I can do one of my fancy windows. I wouldn't mind doing that. That will only take a moment. Oh, you know what I could have done too is like, could have switched it up a little bit. I think they would have worked, right? Yeah, the nightly ones. It's like a slightly different vibe, but I love the blue of the roof here. Not that I don't like this one. I was thinking in the name of kind of switching things up. There we go. And then I think it was 8 we needed. Yeah, let's just do that there. So there's this really fun technique if you have Beachside Boulevard. Oh no, I need 2 of those. That's what it was. You build up 2 floor pieces, and instead of doing one of these big old half walls, what we can do is stack 2 of the white floors, and then do this support piece 2 times facing each other, and then it's not the best spacing here, but now we can go back to the half walls that we have available. And right here, all we do is kind of make a nice pattern with the lines there. And then now, instead of it being just a basic, like, half wall going across there, we actually have, like, a nice little window that lets in a little bit extra sunlight, and it honestly looks really nice. It's kind of an alternative custom window. So again, if depending on your spacing, you can do more than one of those windows in a gap, but otherwise you want an 8, so you just do 8, 8 with the white piece, and then these support pieces will fit perfectly vertically between the floors and the top of that roof piece. And then, like I said, you can probably set this up even like a different way. I think the other side I did it differently, but we'll match the other side. Just like that. And like that. Boom. And then let's give it supports, because we could leave it floating, I suppose. But it'll look a little bit better if we give it some footing in the ground. Did I get that right? Woo! I win. Okay. And then we could probably also fit at least a couple of these. 1, 2. Like this. I guess I could also just go straight across here. Like, we don't have to have any of those extra ones. We could just make... And that'll also make it easier, so we don't have to worry about, like... Granted, I don't think I'm going to run into build complexity limit here, but... Can make it just a little more squared off instead of adding more beams. You know what? I just realized I should build something... Thank you for reminding me about the glass windows in general. Because, yeah, kind of should use this in some places. This would be interesting to work with. Like, I don't think it snaps into it's like not a wall piece. It's more of a decoration, but I can definitely, you know what I might do? Zeppelin, can I steal your light idea? Can I make some light boxes? That'd be cool. I guess those use the red ones, but figure I can do those with blue lighting around to just add ambiance. Oh my gosh, who? I just heard that go through. I was just about to look over and read it. BAQ Simi, sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Donated, match ended. Full $500. How much? Wait, it shows... Yeah, they did they did 250, right? And so it matched to 500. because we got the $500 milestone reached. Am I reading that wrong? It's a different, because when McChillin donated, it says 2x for 50, but that one just said 500, so I don't know if he donated 250, they did doubled the 500, or is that 500? Dude, are you kidding me? Goal is 1,000? Like I said, I knew I had yeah, that was essentially my personal goal going into it. Like, I know there was other goals, but I'm like, I had to set myself at least a personal goal of like what I think is possible, and we're already at $675 raised. And is that before or after the matching? I think it's after. What's your favorite village you made? Probably one of my Star Wars villages. They just did the whole 500? Oh my gosh. So it was after the match. Wow. Absolute real one. Now I'm going to have to... See, I was like... Gonna do my donation now. I gotta think, rethink about what I'm throwing in the pot. Gonna make me look bad. In the best way possible. We like that around... Oh! We like that around here. We don't like that around here. We don't like that around here. No breaky breaky. But sorry if I'm butchering your name. BAQ. We'll go with that. Thank you. $500 donation towards Breakthrough TD1. Excuse me. Acronyms are not my strong suit. There we are. Hold on. All I gotta do is get the camera down there. Yeah, that works. The dirt pathways you make, you need to use the fishing docks basic prefab. I have a video on it on my TikTok page. It's pretty simple. You just lay down the fishing dock prefab, and then you destroy all of the pieces. Instead of building the prefab, you destroy all of the dock pieces that it builds for you, except for one, and then you get to keep the dirt pathway. You have to like leave one piece of it unbuilt, but you won't have any of the sparkly stuff after a certain point. So I like this, and we don't have. I guess I could build a custom doghouse. That's totally possible. If I were to go to... I'm trying to think of what I could use as like the side. I want to make like a custom doghouse. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking I can make it white, and I don't think... Wait, no, there is blue floors. There's these ones, and I think they also... Don't they have white worked into them, or is it more of like a... Because I was thinking about doing like a custom doghouse. Those aren't necessarily blue and white. It's more like blue and gray. But I was thinking I can build the walls like out of floors and then put like roof pieces as the roof. Because I was thinking, you know, I could kind of go, not necessarily the lazy route, but the thing that comes to mind is like a barn. But that's not a doghouse. That's a barn house. So I figure we can build our own. Looks like an iPhone screen. Wait, what? These things? There is no other way to show it without that piece. It's kind of the workaround to get it done. Oh, if you put one upside down, put one... I gotcha. So let's just go with a white doghouse. I'll make it kind of big. I need to figure out... Because I'll just put a bunch of like fun stuff around it, but I figure a nice little... Not little necessarily, big. Can make... Also, I guess I should figure out the spacing here. Oh, and also that reminds me, I should probably make these floors blue so it contrasts a little better because we do have these guys. Let's just replace these. There. Now you'll actually be able to see the contrast a little bit better. There we go. So I think I should be able to add roof pieces to this. I don't think these ones will be too long. I would have to make it quite significantly wider. But I'm thinking, where were the pieces? I was wondering how these would stack up. Do these go on the wall? How do these? Oh yeah, those do look like they like go on the wall instead. Those would be interesting. I just have to do a really unique build to pull it off. Yeah, I was thinking like using these in some way. However, I think that corner is too long if I wanted to do two of them like that. And I don't think there's a shorter corner piece. I guess I was underestimating how big the roof would be. I guess technically this is the doghouse, so I figured out I can make a smaller one. So in here, I'll just kind of make it look like a play area. I think there's some beds. I don't know if they're blue, but like much small, like these cots that are very short. I think these would work well as like little dog beds. Because I wish like I had something like that that was blue. Also, I have rugs too that I can technically use. I forgot. Yeah, we could use some of the rugs. I have plenty of blue rugs. Little doormat. Why are those misaligned? It's so weird. Which one do I like the most? See, now I should make the floors white if I'm going to make the beds blue. All right. So I've got this as a bed. I guess we can give him, like, an actual bed. It's not like you can't hop up on there. He's a good boy. Rufus is a good boy. I think it's like a given. So we'll give him a bed like that, and then we can put some rugs around just in general. And then we can figure out what sort of fun details, like, this is a doghouse for Rufus. He's the mascot for Breakthrough T1D. He is what kind of dog is it? Do we know what breed Rufus is? Does he have a canonical breed? It's a bear? It's a bear? Why did I think it was a dog? I'm just silly. A bear. A teddy bear. Why did I think it was, I guess... My brain, I saw it, and I saw Brave's video, and I was like, now that I think back to it, I don't remember what I saw. I just saw a fluffy stuffed animal, and I just assumed it was a dog, I suppose. I'm terrible. I'm dropping the whole stream today. As long as I can bring in $1,000, I've done my job now. For all my blunders, as long as I can deliver, right? Oops. That's why. I think that's what got me. No, J-Dub. Let's go with that excuse. J-Dub, J-Dub got the perfect excuse for me. Thank you. Well, I didn't have one ready, but J-Dub to the rescue. Yeah. Rufus does sound like a dog's name. It does. No, I'm kidding. What should I add in the... So, bears like beds, too. Bears do need beds. And so this is the bear's house, not the dog house. So, we need... Either way, I needed a house for our representative here, Rufus, regardless of the species. So what kind of bear is he? He's a blue bear. I guess that's a given, but... I actually kind of like the openness of having the roof not blocked off like that. Oh, yeah, picnic table. That would flow a lot better. That makes a lot of sense. Can use the bus driver stuff. And then I think, yeah, we can add like the treats and stuff because bears still like treats. That still works. I guess should I do the? I could do those outside. The actual tables that kind of look like. Where are they? Kind of like these ones. Do like a little picnic area outside. I guess I could put it in like a little gazebo, but like use those. A brown bear. Okay, gotcha. Not that I know anything about too much of the difference in species of bears, but healthy snacks. Yeah, this is protein. It's yogurt. It's not a dessert. Ignore the name. It's a protein yogurt. High protein yogurt. Right, that's what we want. Protein and what was the other important thing? I know his main thing was like protein and stuff. Oh, there's cherries. Those are good. Fruits. Bears like fruits. We don't want to do the stinky banana peels. Yeah. See, there we go. So I think in here we'll put the other table that I used, and then outside I like the idea of doing like a little picnic area. And then what else? We got milk, right? Actually, I should probably put those at the front of the table so they're easier to see. And put like some of those like that. Some snacks. And then I should have put the... I could... Oh, no. I'll get rid of this and put the jar of blue milk. Blue milk for a blue bear. If I can find it. Ta-da! There we go. I don't know Rufus personally, but who doesn't like cars? Because it's blue. It's also blue. Wasn't there a battle bus little wall shelf thing? Or is that under actual wall decorations, maybe? It's his polar bear cousin's place. He's got all sorts of brethren, right? I swear there was some sort of battle bus station wall mount thingy that was like blue, but I guess not. I was thinking something like that was blue to put on. Oh, no, there it is. Figure I could put some deco on there or something. And then we need some sort of lighting in here, right? That works for me. That works. Oh, the blue fish. Good idea. Where is that? It's under the wall deco. The blue. I think there's a couple fish that are pretty blue. We got the blue slurp fish. We got black and blue. Because bears do love fish. And that's one thing they do love. That'd be a, here, let's. I don't like that car. It's not as aesthetic. Bears do indeed like fish. Is that good for the T1D diet? I don't know. But bears like them. But if he has T1D and he can't have fish, maybe that's not a good thing. But they do match. This one's like a darker blue. Oh, we can do the jelly. That one's different. I like those. But why is it called Odyssey? Now, it's to differentiate it from Brick Life. So they have Lego Fortnite Brick Life, Lego Fortnite Odyssey. It's just so when you say Lego Fortnite, you're like, well, what are you talking about? Brick Life or Odyssey? So now it's like just an easier way to distinguish, essentially. But, oh, I could put an arcade machine in here, too. Yeah, I like that. Solid. Brick Life's okay. But, if you're curious what I'm doing today, I'm just doing a fun... I don't want to call it quick, but we got 4 hours to build. Roughly 3 more from now. So I got about 3 more hours of building, so I will build, obviously, more than this. But we are building a getaway resort, essentially, for Rufus, the T1D bear, for type 1 diabetes research. Not a dog, a bear. I saw someone say that earlier, but I wasn't. You know what's funny is I did see someone say, like, it's a bear earlier, but I thought they were saying in-game there was a bear. And I totally didn't make the connection then when I should have. Oh, the jukebox that I always forget about. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, wait. I could do... I think it was outdoor decorations. Yeah, this little water pond thingy. At least I could do that outside. Could be like a big, like a water bowl, basically. Bears would need a big water bowl. Gotta stay hydrated. Kind of like that there instead of that thing. Fills more space. I like the waves. Is there a bigger one? That one's cool. I like that. It's not all blue, but I like the yellow. Kind of matches in with the other little yellow accents in the room. And let's build that floor out, actually. Bam. And then I can put... I thought it'd be fun. We're in the snow, but I thought it would be kind of funny to throw some beach chairs out. Why not? In the name of for fun. Another one. King Lysandus. Dude, let's go with the $5 donation, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the support, my dude. I really do appreciate it. That's actually an IRL buddy of mine. Thank you. Sports beach with the $5 donation. Thank you. What could possibly be in the way? We're just gonna leave it. That looks nice. And then we need. We're gonna use. Where are they? They're blue. They're blue. We're looking for blue. We're looking for these. Is there 16? No, there's not. There we go. Something like that. Should I try to make something like fairly simple, but something that like moves? Fish is okay, no sugar. Okay. I'm learning so much. I need a chair here, perhaps. Why not? I like that. Little chair. And then, was there any... Oh, there's a blue fan. Let me get that. Actually, I could put that on, like, an end table there. Look at me. As always, I like to get carried away with interior decorating. It's, like, the funnest part. Like, as much as I love doing the exterior, like... When I finally get to a build where I have, like, the build complexity to do a proper interior, it's so much fun. Because there's a lot of pieces that I haven't, still, to this day, like, utilized, just because maybe it just hasn't fallen into the theme of what I was already going for or something. Actually, that looks great right there. Oh, I forgot I'm in Sandbox, so I get all these parts that I normally... wouldn't have, because you have to like discover them all special. Like we could have a mailbox. I love it. Could have some. See, these are pieces like I wish. These trash cans, you can get them in survival, but they are like really, really, really tough to find. Water. Everybody needs water. I mean, we have water out there, but the water cooler in here is kind of best of both worlds there. Drink out of the vat or grab yourself a cup. I'm trying to think of what else. Anything else from here? Is there any other food items? There's not as much food in the game as you'd think there would be either. Like, that's the thing I think this, like, as far as decorations is lacking is, like, more just basic food stuff. Like, a pizza, like a 2x2 pizza circle. Or even just, like, it would be small, but being able to add, like, those little corner tiles for, like, pizza slices even, custom. Yeah, Jess, that was me. I was trying to help you out. I thought you were, I mean, I still try it. I thought you were trying to help me out, just not in not in the same way. And see, look, this is more snacks, healthy snack. Whatever healthy snack you can imagine, that's what it is. You can't tell me it's not. Well, there's actually like a full lunchbox there. That looks great. Well, what about sculptures? Oh, these look great. These look kind of good. Throw up some just more blue. More blue! Can't go wrong with blue. Alright. That's his main house. This is his main... Like, this is the house at the resort that is reserved for Rufus. I can't think what else... Like, I mean, we're not, like, limited. Oh, we can give him a machine. Doesn't really match the color, but doesn't have to. But anything else we could put into the house. We got some snacks. We got a place to sleep. Remember, it's like kind of a hangout resort, so it's not like he's indefinitely staying here, I don't think. Because he's got to go visit other people's worlds. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just about me and my world. Rufus is going to make his rounds to all the creators' areas. So he'd probably stay for a day, maybe like day and a half tops. And so we just got to give him everything he needs within that time span. So anything else we can think of. Priorities for the house. We got snacks. We got a bed. We got some decor and some entertainment. Oh, yeah, the dishwasher dryer. Yo, TT guys, thank you so much. Gentugo, how's it going over on the YouTube? I think we're good here. I could add maybe some sort of like ceiling fixture light or just some more lighting in general, maybe. Yeah, there's one like this. I like that. That one's good. And then what do we got as far as ceiling lighting? There we go. Just add like what, like 3 of those just for fun, just to match kind of the bus stop aesthetic we're already going with. There we go. Nothing too crazy. Suppose I could have added them across that flat surface too. Make the Death Star? Not on the list today. Today I am working on a getaway build for a charity stream. So it's just a fun, the building prompt is building a fun getaway for Rufus the Bear, which is the mascot of Breakthrough T1D Research, which is what I'm supporting today through the charity stream. So all the donations through, I have a link in my TikTok bio, I have a link in the YouTube live description, and then ! donate on Twitch to get to the donation link directly, and all proceeds are going to type 1 diabetes research through Breakthrough T1D. So the building prompt is Rufus is their mascot. He's a blue bear. And we just need to build him a very nice getaway, kind of just escape somewhere to relax, unwind. Blue. So it's kind of just a whimsical, just, I don't want to call it like directionless, but like there's no wrong answers here is kind of what I'm driving at. So we're pretty much just building some fun stuff. I'm kind of just throwing some random kind of fun themes down that go in the kind of the blue aesthetic, because blue is like the representative color of type 1 diabetes. You know how like a lot of different disorders and stuff out there and diseases will have like, you know, pink for breast cancer and stuff like that. Blue is associated to type 1 diabetes. Yo, thank you, Whiskey Prime. Rufus would be happy. Thank you. And I guess it's, yeah, he is actually, I guess Frostlands at the end of the day worked out good because, you know, bears can, if it's nice, you know, if it's, he can come during the summertime when it's not super cold, so he's not in like his hibernation time. But otherwise, he could take the cold pretty well, I'm sure. All the fur. Okay, what structure do we build next? I need something. And there's no, I'm almost going to go with the first suggestion. We need to just, it's a resort for a bear, a blue bear, and again, there's no wrong answer. We could build, wait a minute, it's so limitless, I'm drawing blanks. Cafe, there you go. Honey Cafe. I like a cafe because then I could put like maybe more fish, like a bunch of fish, like a fish market essentially. What kind of pieces should I use? Kind of want to like maybe I do this one Shogun. Or I can do keep it in line with the Raven's Roost. Make the cafe look like a picnic basket? Let me think about what pieces we would use due to pull. So pretty much like that would, those aren't fully tan throughout. I feel like that would be a good one to go with. Or brown. Brown has a lot. Oh, these ones too. That would be a good color. I'm trying to think how I would build across essentially, but otherwise I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. See if I can pull that off. I'll need kind of quite a large space to work with, but I think that'll be fun. Because we'll just make it square, ovalish shaped, and I can kind of start like kind of like this, and I think roughly like this, depending on how big I end up making it. Maybe a little more severe that I could use the smaller pieces. Because these would, I think this is a good color for like a, it's just like a good neutral color. And I think those were one of these too. Like, I guess these ones have like a little thing on it, but. But I figure I could use this to like taper into like the rough shape of like a picnic basket roughly. What do you think is the kind of the right track? I can kind of do some sort of taper like this and then build just like a big kind of square and then build like a handle over it kind of deal. That'd be interesting. 'Cause I feel like roughly about that wide. Right? And then we went back one space there. So that's like there. There. And I think we went back one space again. But then we kept it on the same. I think that matches it. And then we went down two. So like roughly like that shape. Does this... Is it like, because I'm just trying to think of like basket. It's like ovally squarish shaped. Slimmer door will probably do us better. So try to like make it meet up there. Cafe. Yeah, I can make like little computers and stuff. Have like a little internet cafe. A bare internet cafe. I like you. I like everybody's thoughts. This is exactly what we needed. This is exactly the kind of whimsy I was looking for and talking about. That little thing sticking out. I guess, is there 1x or 2x2s of this piece? Oh, there is, but it's still like... Oh, wait, maybe there's a half wall that matches it? Oh, these might have worked better. No, I like actually how those little bottom pieces look. It gives it more, like, flair. But I can use these here. For sure. And then we can kind of flip it like that. And then we'll just put this one behind. Yeah, is that, we got a good shape going so far? What do we think? I need feedback. I need feedback. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. There we go. Check the shop after works? Probably not right now. We're more focused on the charity today. I'm going to pretty much be taking minimal breaks and building so I can achieve my goal here while also promoting the cause for Breakthrough T1D, which everybody, if you're just joining in, that's what today is all about, the charity stream. Thank you, Brave Builds, the team captain of this charity, for inviting me to help out with the cause in general. But basically, Breakthrough T1D is a research I'm losing my words. They do research for type 1 diabetes, and all of the proceeds that are donated today through all the link. I have a link in my bio through TikTok, link in the YouTube live description, and then !point donate in the Twitch chat to get the direct link to donate and support the cause. All the proceeds go towards research towards curing type 1 diabetes. Did I do that wrong? Oh, it's because it's supposed to be like in front of it. Like that. I guess I don't have to have a back door either. Yay, we're playing Lego. Solid? Now I just kind of got to form the... I guess the roof should be pretty easy. I just got to find a floor piece that works. Probably this one, right? Yeah, that's like the perfect... It matches with the tone down there. Oh, it's perfect. And I think doing more like planks like this instead of big ones it'll look more like it like a picnic basket, like the texture of a top, how you lift up like the lid, how it almost has like little mini planks it's built out of. I feel like if I do the whole thing like this, it'll pop a little bit more. You think that's nice? And then I'll build some sort of like handle. And then, you know what I could do? Oh, that would be cool. What if this side we have flat, but what if over here I make it so we would go like what, like this half? So I go across from like this half. This one we go and we make it look like the lid to the whole place is opening, and that's where like sunlight, that could be the window. Instead of putting windows here, because there's like, we're trying to go with the aesthetic, we could just have the basket be like propped open, right? And that lets in the sun. You think that'd be more like a creative way to do it? Like I'd have to like match the lengths here, but I think that would be super awesome. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's make it daytime. You can't see the color as much. Yes, thank you, OP, for the idea. W ideas. Because I can make the handle like right in the middle, essentially, and then because I'll probably make the handle out of like something like fence pieces or a support, something like supports, just like to chisel away at the overall shape of it. These are technically from, I think, Lion Knight's castle, so we'll just sort from those. That'll be a little bit easier. Switch back and forth, because like these ones I gotta not do math necessarily, but light math. Oh wait, I needed to do a 12. See, some of these are gonna... Wait, no, that was the wrong... Oh, yeah, actually, do we like those ones better than the ones what was I using? I didn't realize there was 2 different orange tones. That's from, oh, those are the friendly neighborhood. I think these are the ones I was thinking of. These ones look a little bit better. Or do we like that light tone instead? Because I actually think these end up looking better. Like, slightly. From... yeah, the Lion Knights ones. I think that one... oh, wait, it doesn't... it has, like, a darker... wait, actually, the darker underside, I think, is better, actually. I think, actually, the little dark underside might be a bonus for the aesthetic. What do you guys think? So I should have all the same lengths to work with. But I do like the idea of that dark brown line going there. What do you think? The more slightly solid one with the lighter accent, or darker accent, or the lighter accent with like the brown on the bottom? Oh yeah, I guess it does match with the door. You're right. I like that. Nope, I'm sold. Thank you for pointing that out. See, some of these gaps are just going to be like really weird. So we have to, like, instead of using 12s to start or 16s to start, we have to use a 12. See, this one, we can't start with a 16 or the math doesn't math. You gotta start with a 12 instead. And then another 12 is too short, but that's when we do a 8 and a 6, and that should be perfect. And now this spacing, I think we can start with a 16. I might, nope, 2 of those, but a 12 is too short. So that means we need that. 8 plus a 6 is 14, which does fill it. And then we just need to do that same thing here because it's the same length. So we go... I guess I could do 12, 12, 6 as well. There's a few ways you can do it. And I'm thinking I can give it a little bit of texture, like, if I wanted to, like, right here, I could raise it up a little bit, or just use those other pieces, because I guess that would give it even more color, but I could make it kind of rise up even more. You know what I'm saying? Give it a little bit more texture to it. You see what I'm doing there? I can kind of, like, raise this up. And it matches well enough, or I'm not too concerned with it. But essentially, I could follow it up with kind of this design. And then... that way we just have like a little bit of it, right? So it doesn't look so flat. You know what I mean? So I think we'll do that too. And I would do... instead of doing these 2x16s, I just think this will add more... texture to the actual lid itself using planks instead of like big square pieces. I guess if we're covering that up anyway, it doesn't truly matter. I like it. Show build. So far, I have a little arcade, which I haven't decorated anything. We have Rufus's house, or at least his getaway house. And then right now, we're going to build a picnic basket cafe. So I am trying to build like a fun little roof piece here. Rufus, haha, get it? No. Sorry. I try to be funny. I try. It's going to take a while, but I think this is going to be like one of the cooler parts of this build overall. So right here we go up. Yeah, so there I'll raise it up for the first time. And then from here, we just go over
Some of you
one.
may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
This is going to be an interesting taper that I have to do here to get it to, because each one we go up, we also have to go in a little bit too. And I'll probably have to just build more because I just need to, I'll eyeball it. Probably for the most part, just because like it won't be the same length since we're going diagonally. Like it'll be like the spacing or the distance will be different. Oh, for these ones though, we definitely should use not these ones because they have like the brown underside that's kind of showing, which I guess could give more depth and texture. But I think if we use the friendly neighborhoods instead, those ones will like technically blend a little better with the way that we're going to be doing this. Because I'm not going to build like crazy amounts of stuff. I'll get some fun little exterior stuff to kind of bring the whole build in like the last hour of the build. But I figure I've got about like a good hour or two because it's only 6 and I'm gonna go until like 8:30 because I got a little bit of a delayed start today on the stream. Oh, that was supposed to go in. So I got plenty of time to spend on like a really cool part of the build that's gonna take a little bit more time than the rest and still make some good time on the whole build overall. Oh my god, got a fly on me. Oh, get out of here. Sorry, I'm being attacked. Yeah. See, I'll add a little more texture here, but then this will go up and then taper inward. I just got to match the down there. You should make a world with the top Lego Fortnite creators. Easier said than done. You know, we all have our own deals going, not like deals, but like our own schedules and ambitions and such. I'm not saying it's impossible, but at least right now, I'm sure we're all waiting for some new content. Maybe one of these times if we get another content drought. But otherwise, it'd be tough to get everybody on board for something that was consistent. Like, you know, again, not saying it's impossible or I don't want to do it. I just think getting all the quote-unquote top creators together would be a big ask. Plus, there's more than 8 of there's more than 8 of us that I would consider on the extremely good creator list. Yo, Reed, gifted a tier 1 sub to Jen Batty. Let's go, dude. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Oh, wait, no, I do want that one in one more. Yeah, because we want this one to line up with down there so it tapers in. Yep, just like that. And then that goes all the way out for like 8 more spaces. right, I'm gonna use a bathroom break real quick. Let me sleep to skip today, so we don't have to listen to that howling, or quote unquote the wind. Oops, I meant to miss. I meant to miss. All right, everybody, stretch their legs real quick, or better yet, stretch your legs and go get your wallets. Make a donation towards type 1 diabetes research through the link in my bio on TikTok, through the link in my description on YouTube, or !donate on Twitch. I'm going to do the handle after I get the lid kind of finished up. Yeah, let me get you in view of what we got so far. Be right back. Also, Reed, thank you for the 1 bit. Reed, if you're seeming pretty supporty today, don't support me directly. I got actually ads turned off for or I think I turned ads down like as much as I could. I couldn't remember if I could like disable them fully without having to like go through all the sign up steps or whatever for AdSense. But I've got like ads to a minimum on Twitch, no monetization on YouTube. So send all of your support towards the Breakthrough T1D campaign. I love, and again, Reed, 100 bits. Can't thank you enough. If I could, I'd send them right to the, I'm going to make my own donation here eventually, but dude, thank you so much. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Winnie, stop it. Scared her. I'll be right back. Rip, I was muted. We're gonna make a all I was saying is we're making a picnic basket cafe. That was the gist of what I was saying. But also, someone should donate. That's what should happen. Someone should support the Breakthrough T1D. That's what the stream's all about today. Make it happen. I'm not muted. I was testing you guys. I mean, I was muted, but it was intentional. I'm kidding. It was totally not intentional. As it usually never is. See? We just gotta, now we taper in 2 more spaces. Like that. Perfect. Like that. Like that, and a 16. And I think we got to go out 2 more just like that. So we'll do that, and then it is 8, and then a 6. What am I building today? Luis, I am building a resort for Rufus the bear, who is the representative mascot of T1D Research, which is type 1 diabetes. And so I am hosting a charity stream. So what I'm building is a build prompt for the charity stream, which is essentially a getaway resort for Rufus, the T1D bear. And then we go in like another 2 spaces. Like that. And then we'll a 12. That's got to be a 12 here. See, the math is mathin'. We just got to keep it going. I think we needed to go out like 4 more spaces. Yep, just like that. And then 12 and 6. I think that's actually high enough. It won't like, I don't need it to come out all the way over there, but I do need this to taper in just a little bit more. So it kind of matches up with the bottom. Because it doesn't need to perfectly match up down there. Just somewhat. So like here, we'll just have it like quickly taper. With no like relation to what's below it. Like I've been doing for the rest. Kind of just do it like that. And that to be perfect. Because then I can put a little stand, but now we just need to do the handle, which actually, I have an idea. Like, this would be interesting. I don't think this is a bad idea. But it's a little bit abrupt. I was thinking... See, like, this would work great, but it goes out both ways. Actually, where... There should be another archway that works, right? That's like a smoother arch support. Like, essentially, like, I guess that could work. The darker... Nah, it's a little too dark. So I could do something like that as the handle. Good. Got it. This wouldn't be bad either. I don't know if there's like a support beam that goes across there nicely, but something like that. I'm trying to think of something curvy, or I could build it out of like posts and stuff. I think there's maybe a fence piece I could possibly use. You know, I could cut. It would be really tedious, but I mean, I could like do kind of like this. Like, that wouldn't be a terrible idea. It matches. What do you guys think? It's gonna be hard to get it to like be super symmetrical because I'm kind of just gonna be guessing here. But I mean, something like this isn't too bad, right? What do we think? Solid? Because again, I can just kind of guesstimate the spots I did it at before. I don't think I did that the same. Again, doesn't have to be perfect, I guess. It just has to be good. Again, not perfect, but I think that works. Now I just have to do the parts right here, which essentially I can't cover up all of. Actually, I'm gonna have to leave that kind of like that is, and then let's just build a something like this to like hold it up. Essentially, that's actually perfect. There. The picnic basket. Now I gotta finish the texture on the top. And I think we'll be good with the structure. Knock that out pretty quick. So I want to add just a little bit so it's not so flat right here. Yeah, eyeballing. And then also think about it, if it's like a strap or like something that's, you know, usually it'd be like probably like a little, like a hard handle. But I imagine it's like maybe a soft strap or something and it's floaty. I'm not gonna, I think this will be like the final layer. I don't need to add a lot. I just need to make it look like there's a little bit of like a little bit of texture there. So I'll probably just do this last layer. Read. Thank you. Actually did need a drink. Guys, we're at $680 raised. If we can get to $1,000 raised for this, I don't know what else to say, but that would kick ass. We are $320 away from that. I will be helping towards that, towards the end of the stream. However, everybody else can help. If you're on TikTok, there's a link in my bio to the T1D research donation page. And then on YouTube, there's a link in the description. And on Twitch, you can hit !donate. And that'll bring up a link for the site as well. Boop, boop, boop. Almost there. I guess I should have built that back another one. Bada bing. There we go. That should be good. The picnic basket cafe. I'll probably change out the floor pieces now that we've got it. Got it established. I'll probably make them. What, you think, like a cabin, like brown, like a darker brown? Something like these, like this one. I think that would fit the vibe of at least this build a little bit better. Also, one second, let me add an extra little support beam there just in case. So that's grounded. Because now technically I can break out the rest of this and not have to worry about it because it's all grounded right there. Oops, did that flip? I think it did. No, we're good. Just want to make sure the grain was going the same way. Or I think that's the right word I'm looking for there. The planks. There we go. I can figure out a way to prop it up afterwards. I think that's solid. And then I don't think I need to do a door. I think a window would almost be more appropriate if there's a window that matches, especially. So I think that was friendly neighborhood, walls. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This window. This one. Yeah, much better. And then, you know what? I suppose we could replace these two with one of these, no? That's the move, right, chat? Just add more window, because that's like the perfect, it's like the perfect space that is like for this window. And gives the building just a little bit overall nice, like, you know, it's obviously meant to be a picnic basket, which is itself plain, but since it's a building, it's got to have some building characteristics too, like windows. You can actually fit those in. All right, the picnic basket cafe. Now we got to build an inside. Yeah, because, yeah, it'll make more sense if there's like some windows for seating. You're 100% right. So let's build like a slightly bigger, like outside to this, like a path. I just want a little more room around it. And then back here we can just run a whole other one of these back. Boom. And I guess we just build that all the way back too. Bam. And bam. So here, I'll just hold it up with something like these guys would probably look good, I imagine. And then I'll just build those posts down. Just a quick fix so it's not floating. Nothing too crazy. But this is how like you work. If you want to work with flat spaces in this game, sometimes you kind of just have to make your own. Like you build over an uneven surface so that way you have your own flat surface to work with, and then you kind of just find creative ways with all the different pieces to build supports to hold that entire structure up, and then it looks a little more like believable and realistic, so to speak. But you get the benefit of being able to build a little bit bigger with like a flat area, because normally you would your flatness is bound to what you find, but if you make your own, it can be as large as you want. Yeah, we'll just call that there. Do that like that. Boom. And then I don't know what the spacing is going to be like here. I figure we leave a corner piece, and then we just alternate. So I guess I can build that out like just a little bit further just so it matches. Is that going to match the grain? I think it is, actually. There we are. I guess I could have had it line up, but I'm not going to do any backtracking today and deleting to make it picture perfect. We're going to make it just right the first time. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. If you're just joining me, today's stream is in full support of Breakthrough T1D, which is a type 1 diabetes research. And you guys can donate to the cause through the link in my TikTok bio, the link in my YouTube description, or !! Donate on the Twitch if you'd like to support the cause, which I highly encourage. And I think we'll do... Which fence do you think will look best around here? This one might look good, honestly. Like something simple like that. You know, we're about the inside first, and then we'll do out there. So I like the open roof. That looks cool. Okay, so let's see. It's gonna be like a cafe, so I'm not gonna have to do pretty small scale for the idea of it, but I think what works well. See, these look nice. Can build like the little actual cafe part back here. Have like a little opening right here, and then we can put like, what is it? There's some vending machines we can use. I think there's like yeah, we can use this thing. Yeah, that'll look good on that side over there. And then I know there's like a coffee maker and stuff, but what else was I thinking of? There's 2 different vending machines now, but I'm thinking of the blue milk one, which I think is in electronics. Oh, it might also be in wall stuff, too, if I remember correctly. It might have been a wall item for some reason. No. Was it? No, it is wall. Something like that. Boom. I need some tables, that's for sure. We'll start with what I know. What I know I need to add. Should I go with, like, circular tables or square tables? Honestly, these ones probably work pretty darn good. It doesn't have to be huge. It just has to look clean. We can make this one match. Is there like any sort of... Oh, these would be nice. Ooh, those would be really nice. Especially... I got it. I've never used those pieces before. They look great. Those chairs.
Thank you for your patronage.
Yo, Pickle with the sub, the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Welcome in. We're going to show any support today. I can't force your hand, but donate to the Breakthrough T1D cause. Over myself. You know, if you're doing any sort of paid subs today, today's the day to forget about me and donate to a good cause. Yeah. Tell me why this is so cozy right now. We're gonna need that in... Nope. That I didn't put you there. Thank you, Brave, by the way. If Brave says it's clean, that's how you know it's good. Because he is one fine, clean gentleman himself. So he would know. See, like here we can just do one, like in the middle. Because it's not going to fit both. Boom. And then we can put like computers, like little, like, because it's a cafe. So we can put like the laptops and stuff, I think. That would be tasteful, like here and there. Oh, I forgot to put one there. There we go. And this one can go like over there. And then we definitely need more of the protein yogurts. And then some other concoctions. Healthy, of course. The super healthy blue milk. Hey. Hey, stay there. Hey, stay there. See, he got a whole blue milk for himself. Dun, 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 that goes there. Where's the other blue stuff? Yeah. Gotta do some more stuff on the wall, but... Isn't there like some sort of coat hanger thing in one of the categories. I can't remember where it was, but am I crazy, or is there like a coat hanger? This turned out cute. Thank you. Put some book. Oh yeah, books on the table, 100%. Oh, I'm brave if you haven't seen the outside yet. It's a picnic basket cafe with a nice open top to get some of the weather in. Pretty decent, pretty decent. There is, where is it? Is it, oh, it's probably sculptures is what I'm thinking of, right? I swear I'm imagining it. It's got like a prong, like a 4-piece prong thing at the top, and it's like a coat hanger. I think that'd be great in here. Oh my god, you're so extra in all the right ways. Thank you. It wasn't even my idea. Credit to Opie. Opie for that idea. Absolutely. He's like, make it a picnic basket. I made the rest happen, but yeah, super solid. And then we've got Rufus's main pad over here. Very blue, very cushy. Lots of fun activities with snacks on hand. And then I thought it was funny adding the beach chairs out here since we're in the Frostlands. And I still haven't worked. I built like this little fun thing right off the bat. I'm going to put a little arcade in there at some point. But we're making progress. I think once I get done with this build, I'll be able to do... Because this one was really detailed. It took me a little bit of time. But I've got like another almost 2 hours that I'm going to stream. So I got plenty of time to churn some more stuff out. But yeah, books for sure. I was trying to see if like what other blue stuff. Also, I like the idea of having like someone's coloring or something over here. Isn't there like a single book? I know there's that one. Oh, there's this one too. Actually, let's do the double stack right there, and then we'll put this single book like there. And then that goes there. No, let's see. Oh, yeah. These will look good on the end of, like, most of them. And then we need some more counters in the back to match these ones, which I don't know how much room I'm going to have back there. Not really a lot, but we can make that work. Make that just look like the coffee machine, essentially. Oh, isn't there... There's a coffee maker, isn't there now? Oh, yeah. Duh. We gotta add that. Beautiful. I could probably do one on the other side. Actually, I don't really have room on that side, so maybe I just stick with the cups. Got the espresso maker. I guess I could add this little thing. Oh yeah, it fits. If it fits, it sits, dude. W. What is that? First order data crystal. Interesting. I didn't use any of these in my build. Those are cool. Oh wait, where's the... Yeah! Where do I put these? Like... They're not going to fit in the divot there. Put them up behind there. Or up on the... I think up here works. Like, we could just offset it. Except for I should put it on the side that's closed. Yeah! There we go. Now, what about some wall... Oh, clock. Gotta have a clock. Those would actually look good. like kind of near and below the TV. And then these always look good. Do I have room on the wall for like these, or is it a weird spacing? It's probably like a weird. Yeah, nah. Can't go wrong with more blue. Tasteful. Under decoration, houseware is under medium. Thank you. Exactly. Oh my god, it's even the right color. Yeah, like there. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. Perfect. And then, oh, this kind of, you know what's funny is, I always thought this kind of stuff from the Tatooine set, it makes really good, like, if you want to make, like, a fancy, like, almost steampunk / rustic coffee espresso maker. Like, this is a Tatooine evaporator compressor. But tell me that doesn't look like a little, some sort of coffee machine or something. It actually could probably blend in more than that one does. I think it's going to bump into too many things. You have a question? Yeah, Peyton, hit me. This is a kombucha. I need ideas. More ideas. Possible to make, you can make a flying base, but an official village where you have like the village outpost? No. I was gonna make it like a fish cafe, but I guess I kind of went with a different direction. The overall vibe, I could still make like a fish market technically. And it's not like I can't throw a fish on the wall. I guess I can't. It's like takes up too much space horizontally. I think it's solid. I don't have to go too crazy. I guess I could add like maybe a rug, something nice in the middle. Something like that. Maybe a light down here or up here, if we really want to like take it to the next level. Nah, that one doesn't work. I don't like that one. Like these are like. Oh, actually, these look nice. Those look really nice. I don't care if they're not super even. Yeah, I like those ones. I know that one's not exactly lined up with the table, but it's all good. Yeah, how's it going, Diego? So cozy. I love it. I've got mad business to attend to. Excuse me. I have a donation to make. Everybody, by the way, the whole build today, what are we doing here? I am building something a little different and a little like off the beaten path what I normally would, but that's because it's all for charity. Breakthrough T1D is a I'm not sure of what the right word. A research company, business. I can't nonprofit, I imagine. A research nonprofit, I imagine, that does research for type 1 diabetes. So I have links in the TikTok bio. If you go to my profile, TikTok bio leads you to the donation page. If you're on YouTube, link in the description leads you to the donation page. And then on Twitch, !, donate will bring you to the donation page as well. We are at $680 for my stream so far today that you guys have donated. So huge shout out to all the people who have donated up to this point. Thank you so much. And the daily, my personal, and I think the overall goal for my stream, because there's other people streaming for the cause as well on different days, but we are only $320 off from our $1,000 goal. All right, now I just need to add a fence, which is like the last thing I intended to do. I think these guys will look the nicest because it like matches. Let me see what other color fence pieces I have. I think those are going to be the best. Like these ones are but they're really short. These ones are good, but they blend in too much with the floor. These ones are good too, but maybe not. Those ones are nice. The gold ones kind of match. At least Fortnite for it. Those ones are nice too, but a little bit too matchy with the floor. Same with those. Yeah, I think these are gonna be more than fine. I think they give us the most contrast of color between the floor and the building. Like, it matches the building, but contrasts the floor. And boom, just like that. There we go. That is one picnic basket cafe. Here's a different colored piece I can use here for the little kickstand. Yeah, I like that a little better. I think the other one was darker. Our picnic basket cafe is finished. When you do something freestyle, it always fits. When I make my own stuff, it never fits. It does take a little bit of, like, previous knowledge of building stuff. You can hear Winnie rustling down here. But, it takes just, like, it's like once you, because I've already gone through the process of making essentially the mistakes you're talking about. I've made those mistakes. Yo, Elite X Princess, thank you for the... Wait, what was that? That was you. Did you? What was that sound for? Is it? That's... I'm Common Bones. I see you. Hold on. Sounded like a bits donation, but now I don't know. You're so underrated. Oh, thank you. Yeah. This from, yeah. One. Show love. Yeah. I couldn't tell if that was a regular emote because I heard the sound, but I didn't see like the normal bit notification thing. Tail's going 100 miles an hour. Yeah, they want food and or outside right now. So give me one moment to do that. While you all admire my picnic basket. Be right back. We'll take care of the dogs. And also, Elite X Princess, thank you again for the donation. There we go. Dogs are fed. They definitely need to go to the bathroom. There it is. So yeah, back to the freestyling thing. So like getting all these, there's times where you 100%, like when you're building, a lot of times like having a space of one gap, you can utilize that gap if you're trying to go for like depth and texture. But a lot of times you don't want to build one stud away. And what I did here is I kind of strategically space things out. So like, you know, normally you kind of want to build like this so everything's 2 spaces apart. But you can, it's hard to explain quickly, but like between here and here, you know, you'd have essentially an even space. You know, I know I'm going over there, but you have an even like 6 spaces between here. Now you could also, if you go off by 1 space here instead of 2, and then one space here. Now, if you're trying to do roofing and stuff, that'd be really tough. But now in between here, you have a gap of 8, even though you went off 1 space here and 1 space here. Those 2 off 1 spaces add up to 2 spaces, which give you an even spacing of 8 in between, instead of having like 7 in between or 5 in between. Are you working with odd numbers when building is tough to get lineups like that. I know what you're talking about. Building like on grid and knowing Lego math is very helpful, but it takes like, just do some repetitions and you'll get the hang of it. Outside we should do some of those tables too, no? Which tables did I use in there? Actually, these look nice for outside. We could do like these. Those are kind of small. I know there's a bigger version of that, I swear. Also, these look nice. But I swear there's like a bigger tabletop that's like that same color. But maybe I'm wrong. These ones are pretty hefty. And these ones, oh, actually these ones look great. Let's go with these. Just throw out like a couple of these into the area here. That'll liven it up a little bit. And then as far as lighting out here, what I'm thinking is one of my go-tos, which is this lamppost. I think this will be solid. And I don't even necessarily have to go all the way around to make it perfect. We'll just go like the first couple of these. We don't have to go like crazy overboard with it. It's like something there. Just to give it some light. Boom. And then we got to give it some more chairs. I don't think we'll go with the booth things, even though those looked really nice. We will do... I guess those look good too. Oh, that was like exactly the piece I did. It was just I used 2 of those. Oh well. I guess I could do benches out here too. I like the color of these as well. Yeah, those, I don't know. That works. Works for me. It's kind of a weird spot for that chair, but we're not worried about it. Boom. And... oh, that one's off. There. How to download that? What, Lego Fortnite? You just have to have Fortnite, and you can play it for free. Alright, now... I was thinking just adding, like... an area, like, to just make this feel more enclosed, because I'm not going to go too much past this as far as the build. So I was thinking, like, using some sort of fence or something that looks nice and in vibe with what we've been doing so far, at least like to an extent. Doesn't have to be perfect. But I figure something to like kind of enclose this area. Do you think I just go with like more of these fences, like the fences I was using? And essentially I can just do like a very rough kind of outline here with the fence. It doesn't have to be insanely perfect, just has to give us like a sense of boundary. Boom. Because then I could build, like, I don't even know. I'm thinking make, like, a little food area, like an outside food area, along with, what is it? They're... I think they're sculptures. No, where are the... Oh, no, I know where they are. Displays. Like these things. Like a little... Kind of like a food market, just in general. I could put, like, kind of these distributed. Like around here or something, and just kind of make, like, a little food court kind of area. Something like that. And popcorn stand. And the bread stand. And I think there was another thing, but now I can't remember. Some of that. What else? What else? What else? I don't know. Why not? It matches to an extent. Let's throw some of these back here. Do I know why? No. But do they look cool? Yes. Put another hot dog stand. Actually, we'll throw this somewhere else. Something like that. And then... I guess we don't need, like, this kind of stuff, but I was thinking, like, it matches the blue aesthetic for the color. So I've got time. We've got time. I could, do I do the arcade, you think? Decorate the inside of the arcade. That'll take a little bit of time. What else could we add? Because I don't want to build in such a large footprint that I can't like finish a cohesive build. So I think we got plenty. We got space here. We could add something. We got space. Technically, I could dig out like this. Oh god. Oops, not that. That's not what I wanted to do. But I could build something here, just like what's a random idea. It could be really anything. And also, again, saying this a lot tonight. For the cause. If you're just joining us, the reason I'm running a charity stream is for type 1 diabetes research. It is through Breakthrough T1D. And I have links to donate through all of the platforms. So whatever platform you're watching me on right now. Link in TikTok bio. Link in YouTube description. And ! donate on Twitch. If you'd like to make you can make a small, I think what's the minimum donation amount? $5? If you got $5 to donate towards type 1 diabetes research, even if you don't know anybody personally who has it, it helps a lot. I don't have anybody in my life who's affected directly, but someone who does have a person in their life with some shape or form of a medical condition, I am always in full support, which I will be making my donation here very shortly. I need ideas. What do you think? I'm looking at you, Twitch. TikTok, YouTube. We need something fun. Ski? Could almost make it look like there's... Are all the surfboards standing up? They are, aren't they? I could make it look like there's a pair. Like, I could use the surfboards, and they could be bear skis. I'd have to, like, build it, like, sideways, though. Wait, hold on. There, those are the skis. We made some... Wait, is there a blue one? We made some skis for Rufus. I don't think he's that big of a bear, but bears are generally large. But that's kind of the only thing I could think to resemble skis. I guess there's these smaller ones that I could do. Yeah, those ones work a little bit better. There's some skis. A play park? Oh, why is it not breaking? What should I add? Because, like, we don't have a lot of, like, theme, like, slide. That would be great pieces to add, like, some slides and jungle gym equipment and stuff. Pool room would be... I guess I could do the arcade real quick while we brainstorm, too. I don't know, just extra stuff. There's no wrong answers here. I'm just looking at pieces we have. Maybe it'll sprout some inspiration. Another random piece to add out there. I could add like a bus yeah, how's he gonna get here though? Add like a bus station right in the middle. Like just kind of somewhere, anywhere. Figure that'll be solid, at least for now. There's like multiple save the bus driver things, right? This doesn't attach to this, does it? It doesn't count as a supporting piece? I doubt it. Again, I'm not worried about perfection and spacing and all that. We'll just make something simple. Give it a bus station. Oh, yeah, fire pits. Great idea. That's solid. It's something I should have thought of sooner. Good idea. There we go. Let's throw it a little bit further off to the side. A little more symmetry or spacing there. Whatever you'd like to call it. Bam, 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 bam. I always like to leave one little opening. That's how you'd like get into the group. And then, so I like that. It lights up everything a lot too. A fish tower? That's a good idea. It's like the totem pole of fishies. Like, how big of a foundation would I need for that? Yeeshi. Yeah, I can just do that, like, going all the way around. Why not? They don't need to line up or anything. Fish tower. Fish tower. We'll have a couple of duplicates here and there. Realize it, build it like roughly that high or something like that. I think that'll be good enough. I've got to go crazy. What have I not used? I used the yellow one. Oh well, that'll be one of the duplicates. I don't think we used a green one of those yet. And then, did we use a blue slurp fish? We did. Did we use a purple slurp fish? Oh, we definitely didn't use a molten. And then I think we need a purple, and then that should be good. And then I can make some sort of something at the top. What do we do at the top? Just something, doesn't have to associate with fish necessarily. I was thinking something in the sculptures, maybe. Fire! Hey, how's it going, Stumpy? Glad you can make it. I know you're not in the same time zones as the rest of us, but I appreciate you making it out. Oh yeah, I guess the Durburger would be a good one. What do we like, this one or the other one? I kind of like this one better, even though it sticks up oddly. Yeah, I like that one too. The fish totem. Now, I think I could do the inside of the arcade. What else could I add out here? Because I'm just going to be going back through and lining more stuff with details. Trying to think, what else? What else? Yeah, pathway, maybe. Like, I'm not going to do a curvy one, that's for sure. But I can do, like I could do a crude one, like, in places that I can. That would be good. They don't have to be, like, perfect, but make little pathways like that. I know I did different spacing for some of them, but again, we're not going for, like, absolute perfection here. I'm gonna go decorate the arcade now. And we'll think of some brainstorm some other stuff while we're doing this. Also, let's get some fences just to kind of go from, like, the board, kind of like just show another border here. There, that'll be good. Kind of like enclose the area to an extent. And these will be like my limits that I stay within for, like, the entire build. Like, I won't build, like, outside of here. There we go. That works. Okay. That's got a little space to build in if we think of something. That's got a little bit of space to build in if we think of something. We've got more space here. We filled in most of the space here. And I'm honestly thinking that the bus station will go better, like, off to the side. Do you agree? Like, if I throw that, like, right, not right there, but off to that side there. Like, I have a feeling that'll just look better kind of like here. And then we just add the benches. We only need to add them going one way. And then we can kind of just add the lights around that. Like, nothing too fancy, but it just fills in the space. I like that a little bit better. And then I suppose that's where I could have put that totem thing, but I'm not too worried about it. What do I throw here? I guess we'll just leave it open. actually, there's some pieces I forgot about because they're under storage, I think. Are they? Or I think they're displays. Yeah, it's like the cheese and stuff. You know what, down here I think we make like another little kind of just like a snack area for the arcade before you go up. They're healthy snacks. They're all healthy. All of it, it's all healthy. Cheese, meats, those are healthy for the T1D diet, right? No, I can't. It looks like that definitely looks like unhealthy food. That's ice cream, but it could be healthy ice cream. It could be, chat. It could be. Same with all this. These could totally be healthy snacks. Totally healthy snacks. I don't have a lot of room to work on these, so I'm just going to throw down... What are they, electronics? Or I think they were recreation. Yeah. Where'd the guitar go? Is that in here? Or is it in houseware? I think it's in houseware, isn't it? And then I think there's a micro... It's under Fortnite Festival. I think there's a microphone. Yeah. Put like a little band up here or something, and then we go back to rec. Not a lot of room. Kind of like want to put the driving stuff up here. Yeah, those go there. That can go there. This is more of a stand-up machine, so that can go there. I still got to put a railing too. Yeah, that works. Don't gotta go crazy. Ooh, it's getting chilly in here. Turn the air down here in a second. Is there anything I didn't include? I think this one I didn't include. That's nice. Now some lighting. Oh, you know what I wanted to add was some of those light boxes that Zeppelin came up with. I think that would be fun. Just a fun aesthetic overall for the build. What lights are going to look good in here? I guess I can go with the purple ones just for the color. This will just add some fun purple light in here that I can't even see. Are those even making purple light? What build is that? This is Fortnite Forever Festival. It's from like what, last season? Was it last season's or 2 seasons ago Battle Pass? No, I don't remember. Give me 1 second. It'll be like literally 2 seconds. Just cold in here now. There we go. And I'm gonna make my donation. Skip these and check out. Okay, so earlier in the stream, I know Divine Equinox and someone else, because of my mistake, mistakenly tipped me as one of the campaign hosts for the charity instead of donating to the charity. That's on me. Does anybody, Divine, are you still here? How much did you accidentally tip instead of donate? Because I would like to add that number onto the number that I'm going to add to this. So if someone remembers, or if someone was here earlier that could see, I can't. Let me actually, I think I can figure it out. Is through this dashboard, there's probably, does it show my tips or whatever, or donation? Maybe it went to another link. How much was it? You accidentally did 10. Okay. Again, my mistake. And then Divine's was what? Someone did 50 was at the beginning, and that was an actual dono. So that one was good. Why don't we just call it another 50? I don't know what Divine did, but we'll call it another 50. So I was gonna do 200, so we'll call it 260. So let's get that going. Where'd my tab go? There. Other. We're gonna get this the rest of the way by the end for sure. No. Oh. There we go. There we go. Oh, good. It's got a PayPal option. I don't have display capture on anywhere, right? No, we're good. Oh, good. The window popped up over here anyway. Order, pay in full, not my PayPal balance, through that one. There we go. Who did that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's some guy named Epic Bricks with $260 donation. Holy moly. Happy to. Goal for the night is 1,000, and with my 260 contribution just now, we're at $940. Let's get it to 1,000. If we can get it to 1,000 in the next, if we can get it to 1,000, so all we need is $60 to get to the $1,000 threshold. If you guys get it to 1,000, which is $60 more in the next 3 minutes, 4 minutes. I'll give you 4 minutes. I'll give it till my clock says 7:21. You guys can get another $60. I'll do another 100. How's that sound? If you guys can do the $60 to get us to 1,000, I'll throw another hundo. And I'll even extend it to 5. You got till 7:25. I'm being gracious. I'm giving you 8 minutes. And I'll more than match. Do it. Do it. Someone do it. Someone's got to do it. You got 8 minutes. Someone's getting their credit card already, I know. At least you better be. $60. It could be, what is that, 8 of you with $5? Am I doing math right? I'm probably not doing math right now. 6 of you with $10. Just do easier math so I don't make myself look silly here. Okay, and then what are we building? We're almost to the $1,000 threshold. Guys, this is not donating to me. This is donating towards type 1 diabetes research. This is not for me. This is for, I mean, it's for everybody with type 1 diabetes. But think of the kids. Brave Builds is the reason I'm doing this today. He is the reason. He's the team captain of the charity that we're running for Breakthrough T1D. And I can't remember which of his kids, but he has a kiddo who does have T1D, so he is very passionate about it, and since he is a good friend of mine, I am equally passionate about it. Ooh, these look great if they fit, but they probably won't. It's like there's only 3 different sizes of these, and they never fit. They never fit. What other? Oh wait, these could, yeah, those maybe work, right? Maybe. Ooh! Someone did something. Oh, where's my dashboard? McChillin! McChillin with the 20! And then the engineer with the 60! Or so 60, engineer with the 60, and then McChillin with the 20. I thought I heard 2 dings go off there. That gets us to the 1,000, which means, as promised, let's throw another hundo on there. Where's my pay? Can I just pay again? Done. Yeah, just click on this one. Boom! We're at 1,000, guys. We did it. That was the goal for the night. Keep it going for another 40 minutes, but we made the goal. And this other 100. And hopefully my account's not like, what are you doing? Bam. Bam. As promised. Now we're over $1,100 now. Let's see the grand total after first $1,120. It's 50.90. Let's go. Yeah, the total. The total. Where's the total? The whole creator for kids, it says the fundraising event's like at 11K, but I don't know what's like how it's all broken up. And then for my, if I go to team campaign, it says like 2,800 for the Brave Build Challenge, but then creator for cures is at like 11K. Yeah, treatments, it's like one of those things, like all it takes is one like fix, right? Like it help, like obviously treatments are great in getting like through the part where we can't figure it out now, but like imagine all it takes is like literally a breakthrough T1D. One breakthrough in science and technology is really all it takes, and who knows, it could be like a thing of the past. Like people having, you know, back in the day having to suffer from simple ailments that are now like completely figured out. Like there's, you know, like it's like just anything in general. I can't think of anything specific, but like that's all it really takes. And us as humans are progressing pretty fast, so I feel like it's only a matter of time. So every little bit has to help. It has to. That's the only way of thinking to have. Like you can't be doubtful, because otherwise, like, does anything, like in a world where people are doubtful, nothing gets done as easily. I think there's inside ones, is there not? Oh, I just have that in the way, I see. Aha! I guess I can do the outer one too, right? What is going on? Let me... Wait, what?
Bro, I was going for 3 min, and we got past 1,000.
Yeah! Thanks to you guys. Like, I made my contribution, but your guys' contribution outweighs mine by a mile now. Haha! Oh, you know what else I can do too is probably like stack these up. Another one. Another one. Yeah, we can do like 2 high there. A little more safety.
Victory screech!
Lido. There we go. Now, what can we add in these corners that is of round nature? That can kind of fill the space nicely. Oh, you know what? We can do like a little... I wish we could do diagonal building like in Brick Life. I'm sure it's coming eventually, but... it would be quite helpful to have in a lot of situations. Ooh, this thing's cool.
I've come.
I didn't use this before. Oh my God, here. I don't know what it is, but it's there, and it looks cool. How'd you make a spiral staircase? There's a couple different sets that include spiral staircases. One of them is Lockie's Lighthouse. The other one is Raven's Roost, which came from the Halloween Lego Pass, which is currently unavailable, but may return as an item shop purchase in the future. No, Charlie, what's that? I've come for your pickle. No, engineer, I was gonna match regardless, but thank you. I appreciate it, dude. Solid $60. Okay, what do we add here? We got about 35, 40 minutes for the stream. We hit the goal. Is there anything I could go crazier? Because this is kind of the centerpiece. This is the... if you haven't seen, this was suggested by Opie, built by Moi. We have the Picnic Basket Cafe. It's actually my favorite. It's like by far my favorite part of this whole build. So, well, it's the part I spent the most time on. But I can only spend so much time on so many different parts. But I had to put the effort into at least one part where I go crazy. But yeah. What do you guys think? Is it a solid-looking picnic basket building? Cute. Thank you. It worked out. It worked out. And then here's the inside. Just cozy. Cozy vibes. Cozy vibes. Nothing, like, insane. But we got the... you know, when you come in it... why is my mouse not working? What's going on? Hello? Hello? Oh, okay. There it goes. It didn't like me for a second. It said, check this angle for an extra few seconds. Hey, mouse. Dude, I don't know what it is with these USB mice that I use. That, like, I don't know if it's my PC or the mice, but... I always get these weird intermittent disconnections like that. You guys can probably hear that. It's coming through my main sound. I guess I can add some more lighting out here on the edge. Some, more of these guys just to kind of illuminate the area a little bit better. I know we got campfires going and stuff, but just kind of give a light, like a border of light to the whole build. Oh my gosh, what's going on with my... dude, my mouse is wigging out today. I can say it, but you knocked the build out of the park. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. No, great suggestion, though. Like, it was totally within the possibilities and the time... oh my... Okay. What is happening? What do I have my mouse plugged in? It's almost positive it's going right into the back of my motherboard. I don't know why it's doing that. But this was like perfectly obtainable. We had just the right parts to like, you know, maybe there's a couple other ways we could have done it better, but like again within the time constraints and the whimsiness of it, we got it done. Why does it do? TTS is over. You're doing it the right. Just do Ayo. Try doing Ayo or just one A, because like you're doing it appropriately, Link, but then TTS enunciates it like 7 times longer than it looks like you've spelt it. But how's it going, man? Oh, you know what? I don't know why, but the blue trunk would look really nice in here. Ah. This looks like something. Hey. My mouse is... It's a special clothes... It's a washing machine. That's what it is. It's a super high-tech washing machine. For bear clothes. Says out of stock now. I think it's because you have a... You can only do 1 TTS per minute. Like, you can do another one. But it just has to be after a minute.
Ayo!
Primitive. It technically wasn't even my idea. Someone else gave me that idea while I was building it. Yo, Jesus! Barry Sabitic. Thank you for the gifts, by the way. Sorry, I'm more tuned into the charity donations, and I have not seen all the personal gifts people have been giving on TikTok and stuff. But thank you so much. And if you're wanting to gift on TikTok today, maybe forego the TikTok gifts if it means you're able to maybe give a donation towards the T1D cause. I would much rather anything that you guys want to divert to me my way, please. Let's just like do it for me, but pay it forward directly to the charity, so I don't have to be the middleman. But yes, support the cause, not me today. It is not about me at all. Don't pay me. The gold chest. I think after you like discover them, they don't glow, but I don't know. Like the ones out in the wild should, but the ones you... Actually, I guess technically you can't build the regular gold chest. That would be a cool chest if you could build it. The big shiny one. I don't know why that's not a build item. Hey yo, hey yo. What should I add? Oh my god, my mouse is going absolutely nuts. Like, do I have like a dusty USB port in the back of my PC? I can't get this thing to stay connected. What should I add? I've got space here. I need ideas. I've got about 30 more minutes to build. So I've got a few more little things. I'm trying to look back through here. We need some, like, activities. I suppose I could put, like, a little, like, a woodworking area over here or something. Like, just for more... Do you guys hear that sound every time my mouse disconnects? I think I'm almost positive that's going through to the stream. Every time that happens, that's my mouse disconnecting and reconnecting, and it's driving me bananas. Like, out of nowhere, too. It's just going nuts. I don't know if that's a, like, hardware or software problem. Give me floor pieces. Stop it! Stamp. New. Is that a different shade? Yeah, it's like a much lighter color. Stop it. Put like some little... What is going on? Hold on. Stop it. Dude. What is happening? Is it plugged into the... Maybe it is the... I think it's plugged into a USB hub. I thought for sure I had my mouse plugged into the motherboard. Maybe it's just this USB hub going bad. One second. I gotta go under the desk. I need a light. It's got to be the USB hub, right? Has reconnected your device. Shush. Now let's see if it does any better that way. I've got it plugged into the back of the one of the motherboard USB ports now. I thought that's where I already had it, but that USB hub must be toast. There's no other explanation. It's like it's a USB hub that I've had for years, so it's like a Amazon one. So I should probably in the future, everybody, if you buy a USB hub for your PC, don't skip on like slightly quality one apparently. So I probably spent like $4 or $5 on it, where you could probably find ones in like the $15 to $20 range. It'll probably last you a lifetime and never have an issue like that. Yeah. Oh, nope. Still. Is it the mouse? Am I just buying crappy mouses? Because no. I don't even think this mouse has software. I think it's all hardware driven. It's a cable. Like, it's a standard, like, USB-C. Like, this is actually a cheap mouse. Because I was having the same issue with another mouse. I've had issues, like, with mice. Specifically, disconnecting it. See that? No, it's not in battery. It's a wired mouse. I can't even get it to connect now. Literally, it's doing that on its own. It's, like, even worse. I don't think there's drivers for this mouse. At least I don't think so. And even then, why would having updated drivers cause it, like non-updated drivers cause it to disconnect and reconnect? But yeah, this is wild. Okay. We're back on track. I think it's settled down. It's very touchy. I don't know. It has... Yeah, I think it's the cord is... It's got to be the wire. It's got to be a bad wire. It's like when I move it, it does it. It's like the second I mess around with the, like, kind of bending it a little bit, that's what caused it. I guess, do I have a spare USB to USB-C? Probably not one long enough right now. Oh, you know what I can do? Screw it. Let's get rid of that mouse. I have my other mouse that I bought for the auto farm that I can just use. This one will work just fine. It's got a different, what's it called? It says a different DPI, but I can just use this mouse. I forgot I have a secondary mouse that's literally already plugged in. But I like the other mouse, the hand feel of it. So, but yeah, why was it still happening, though? I think it's that mouse just sucks, because this one doesn't have as much RGB on it. But this one's also plugged in. This one's plugged into the USB hub as well. And this one's not doing it. I think it's the mouse, or the cord on that other one. Because this secondary mouse is plugged into the USB hub. It's a different port, But then I had the other mouse, I had it plugged into the USB hub and directly to the back of my motherboard. It's got to be the cord. Just giving out at, like, I'm probably just, you know, after I play FPS and I play around, like, I used to have a, what's it called? Not a dongle, a bungee, which kind of helps, but maybe I just whipped it around long enough where some of the connections got crappy. Good thing is we're not behind on this build, so. So I'll just get another USB to USB-C. That'll be the cheapest check. Well, I'll probably also upgrade the USB hub, but a powered USB hub, so it just has to plug into an outlet as well, so that way it actually is providing power, and then the hub is just worrying about the data transferring and all that. What's another little area I can add to the woodworking area? Trying to, oh, I know. Little hoists. You know? Oh. Oh, man. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Is there any tasteful way I could put these in here? Yeah, they kind of hang down too far, but like the color is on point. Or I wonder if I could have used these as the handles somehow. It would have taken some weird upside down building technique maybe, but it probably could have been probably doable. That was a little too out of theme. Oh yeah, it could have been fighting for priority. That's true. But this problem also precedes me, or is that the word? Not precedes. Predates me getting the second mouse. There was even a time I have a better mouse than the one I even currently use, and I had to stop using it because it would keep doing the same thing. And that was, oh, kind of looks like a blender. Or something. Just so I didn't even know that was really neighborhood Spider-Man. I didn't even know that piece existed. Who's that thing? That's kind of cool. That probably will look cooler than the towel rack. Okay. I got you, Diego. Guys, can we get any last-minute donations? Possibly. We reached the goal of over $1,000. We're at $1,120 raised on my stream. And we've got about 20 more minutes. If you guys are just joining me, we're at the very back end of the stream. Everything I've been building here has been for a cause. It's very random, but it was a building prompt through the Breakthrough T1D research organization. There's the word I was looking for 2 hours ago. And they are a organization that researches cures for type 1 diabetes. And today's charity stream is in partnership with Brave Builds through Breakthrough TD1. And all the donations that I have links for in all of my socials here today go directly towards the research of that. So if anybody is here and you got $5 that you could spare, anything, or even just in this last like 20 minutes of the stream, share the live, like the live as many times as you can. Surprised we're not even at 10K likes for the live yet on TikTok. But if you can get some likes and some shares, get some more people in here, spread some awareness, or maybe we get some more people in here who can make some donations. But if you're on TikTok, I have a link to the donation page for the Breakthrough T1D through the link in my bio. on YouTube, it's a link in my live description. And then for Twitch, if you're watching on Twitch, !donate will bring you directly to that link to donate towards the cause. But we are at the goal. But in reality, the goal is like, sky is the limit when it comes to these goals. Until they figure out a cure, we need more. Trying to think of what else. Guys, I need ideas. I got about 15, 20 minutes I'm going to stick it out for here in the build. But could add a billboard. Somehow Jameson's propaganda has made its way out. Art center, I can't go anything huge, but I can make like maybe a activity. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's make like a little activity area. I can make it with some like tables. Yeah, let's do like these, and then what if we did just like, no, not those. I want something that could stack together easier. Yeah, let's do like a little semicircle. And it could be like a little activities area. I like that. It's a good idea. It's like arts and crafts, you know? Like, we make stuff, we build stuff, just random stuff. Something like that. We can go into displays. No, not that. Add like a couple of these behind there. It's interesting. And then we can go to like the houseware and stuff. But I was trying to think of like slightly larger stuff to work with. Oh, this will go good over there. Yeah, I like the art center. It's kind of like, we'll do like an arts and crafts kind of vibe. Oh. One of those. Maybe over here we do like an empty one. Go to the clutter, start at the top. That, obviously. Hey, go. Go, web, go. Those. What else we got? Honestly, I like that. That looks random and crafty. Like, just do like jars and stuff. I think that'll be a cool aesthetic. And it just looks like little like glitter like jars of glitter, or just like something for arts and crafts. Like, You kind of let your imagination do all the work here. There's no right or wrong answers. That looks cluttery. Ooh, yeah. Golden paintbrush. Wasn't there another one? Like a different color or something? And wasn't there another? Yeah, there was another one of these too. That was like the gold mix. Perfect. Whatever these are, I love it. Wait, where did it go? Yeah. Don't know what that is, but I love it. What is it? I know it's a pumpkin. Pumpkin. Oh, pumpkin spices. Okay. I don't think I've used that piece before. Looks so good. Thank you. Great idea. You guys are like the backbone of this build, for real. I know I'm doing all like the building work, but no way you guys aren't coming up with the best ideas ever. That looks crafty. There's a little map. That looks crafty. What else? What else? Oh yeah, the books. It's just like filling the space, you know? Bury that one a little bit. Just so it's like, you know, open. And then we can probably do like some sort of rug there, right? Just like pick like a really colorful round rug. I like the big yellow one. Like that one's nice. Do I put some chairs or stools, do you think? Kind of like each of them is a station for different kinds of crafts. And then like you cycle out. It's kind of like a crafting, like a arts and crafts at camp. You'd like cycle through. Like now you're doing finger painting. Now you're doing sketching. Now you're doing glitter paint. I don't know. Like just kind of like just different activities. I like it. Picasso. Now we just need to connect the path. Very roughly. Oops. Okay, didn't go too crazy on trying to make the path flow. Hey, Charlie, dude, thank you for the donation, and I will see you. I will definitely be live tomorrow. Wait, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday. I don't think there's any reason I shouldn't be live, so we should be good. Oh, spinning wheel and loom. Oh my god, what am I thinking? You're a genius. I guess the spinning wheel we can also do like kind of right here to bring that around. Which way would you use it? This side or this side? Which side's the business end? I forget about the things in this category all too often. Is grilling time. Boom. Yeah, I've only got a few minutes more left. Yeah, we like this better. Just like now it's like fully enclosed. Arts and crafts, and I guess, you know what? Wonder if it'll work. It's kind of a stretch. Oh, you know, that's under outdoor. Come on. Okay, lets me build it that way, but not the other way. Hush. Yeah, this doesn't like... This piece is bugged. I've had issues with this piece before where it like will not place. You know what I mean? Because I was thinking about doing like a handful of these like different angles wherever I could get it to fit. Maybe it would just add some more depth and the color is like right on point. But like it just doesn't want me to place it in any... Oh, there it goes. Let's move down. What about that? Just I know it's a little bit much, but it gives you more stuff. Oh, I guess I could put it on pillars higher up too if it wasn't working. But yeah, that's the build. So, someone I think Brave mentioned it in his original announcement video, but I know there's like these are gonna like I think we're like competing with these builds. So I think this will be like entered and then they'll all be displayed somewhere at some point. But check out the Picnic Basket Cafe. I meant to put like a sign. I guess that's one thing I could smash out real quick. Is just do a little... Yeah, let's do that. I think that should be enough space, and then I think I've got like a floor that we can... Yeah, we can just use that. So let's do this. I think this is the last thing we can do, because it was something I was thinking about doing earlier and then totally forgot about. Shout out to Brave Builds for reminding me of this, because he just posted a video about this build technique like today or yesterday. We want that... Where's that 1x1 piece? It's like a white one, isn't it? There it is. I don't know if I can get a good A might be hard. It'll end up being like 2. I don't know if I have the spacing right here. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Because I wanted to spell like cafe, but it's going to be almost impossible. Like, I'd have to go bigger. Yeah, it'd be tough to do an A. I'd have to... I guess, wait, no. I guess it could be 3 spaces wide for an A. I can probably pull it off. Yeah, okay, that's better than I thought it would be. Might have to end up being longer. And obviously it sticks out a lot from here too, but... Yeah, I would need, like, to move it over just a little bit. And maybe even make the C go a little bit longer. So I could have a cafe, but I'm not too worried about it. Figured I'd try in the last few minutes I have here. Bada bing. Oh god. Forgot those were all still connected. My gosh. There we go. We're done. Thank you everybody who donated. Do I have a full list that it shows somewhere? Let's go through the list here because it's not enormously long. First, we got Dub Zeppelin for 10, MJ Dickinson for 10, Charlie B for 50, Dub Zeppelin for another 5, Jess for 20, Mr. Jeff for 5, McChillin Worm for 50, and then, again, if I'm saying this wrong, BAQ SIMI back Simi with the $500 donation, King Lysandis with the $5 donation, me, myself, with the $260 donation, the Engineer LF with the $60 donation, McChillin Worm with a $20 donation, and then me, myself, Epic Bricks, again with another $100 donation. So shout out to all of you guys who donated. Thank you so much. We met the goal, by the way. We topped out at, yep, $1,120 raised in just 4 hours. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. We pulled it off. We pulled it off. It's great to know that we set a achievable goal that was still like ambitious, but right in that middle area of achievable yet still ambitious. We did amazing. Amazing, guys. Thank you. I'm sure Brave and the people over at Breakthrough T1D will be extremely excited. I don't think they've been here the entire time. They were here towards the beginning of the stream, Breakthrough T1D, their official account. But they're going to be thrilled. I think this is beautiful. We done did the thing. Thank you, guys. Check me out on other socials. I'm going to be live tomorrow, most likely, as normal. So aside from the stream, ooh, are Lego Moxie doing is Lego Moxie doing the charity right now? They're participating as well. That will be absolutely perfect. Yes. Okay. Yes, perfect. How and I figure they're streaming for like after my block, right? Or probably maybe they're interweaving a little bit. But yeah, let's go right on over there. Everybody, if you're on my TikTok right now, come over to my Twitch real quick, drop a follow, but then also get in on the raid. We're going to raid over to someone else for the charity stream. Go show your support. Oh. I copy so much of that message. rated up. But I'll be live tomorrow between 4 and 8 p.m. Pacific. I don't know if I'll be live for the full 4 hours tomorrow, but I'll make some sort of appearance. And then the 15th. The 15th, we are getting the new multiplayer Star Wars mode for Odyssey. So that's going to be exciting later this week. I'll be diving into that, exploring how it works, what's possible, how fun it is, all that kind of stuff. So be sure to join in later this week on the 15th or later when I'll be doing that, because that's when the actual mode drops. But thank you so much. We're going to throw it on over to Lego Moxie for the rest of the evening. Thank you so much, guys. I'm out of here. Have a fantastic night.